Assalamu alaikum and a very good day to my fellow viewers. Today, me and my team are going to talk about electromagnetic propulsed munition system, or with its fancy name, railgun. Even though the name railgun is very famous among science fiction for a very long time, but that popularity does not translate well into our academic knowledge regarding railgun. It's a very recent project. It has been around for like 100 years since its discovery. However, the first test began after year Y2K. So it's a quite new thing for us human. We are moving forward. And for the rest of the video, please bear with me and my team as we try our best to explain to you about railgun. As I believe, a magnetic field created by high electric current accelerated a sliding metal conductor which is placed between the two rails of the machine to launch a projectile at 9,702 kilometers per hour. This was based on the Naval Research Program by the US Navy. So basically, it shot a dense and heavy projectile at a very high speed across a very large distance and damaging its target purely by kinetic energy. This system, however, only uses electricity to propel its projectile. Henceforth, it is safer to be mounted on ships as it does not require any chemical booster to propel the projectile across the gun.
History. So the principle of using an electromagnetic force to propel projectiles at high velocity has been around since World War I, when French inventor Louis-Octave Faucon-Villepied invented an electric cannon in 1918, based on the principles of the linear motor. In July 2017, the US Office of Naval Research announced the start of railgun field tests after the tremendous amount of lab work had done previously. Strong magnetic fields, a pulse power system, is used to send propellants flying at 4,500 mph, and the technology has previously been shown to penetrate concrete at 100 miles away. About the competition among nations, it was reported that in December 2010, General Atomics set a new world record during a test firing of its Blitzer electromagnetic railgun. US Navy planned to mount one on USS Zumwalt-class destroyer. And for China, China's railgun first appeared in January 2018 in a photo of the Chinese Navy Type 072 landing vessel Haiyangshan, while the ship reportedly was at a facility in Wuhan on the Yangtze River. A large cannon was visible on the. As for Russia, January 2018, experts at the Institute of High Temperatures branch in Shatura, just outside Moscow, the railgun can fire shells at an incredibly fast speed of 3 kilometers per second, which is well enough to cut through any type of armor existing today. March 2019, Turkish powerful railgun used electromagnetic energy instead of gunpowder to propel 35 mm rounds and is capable of striking a target 31 miles.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good evening. So my name is Megat Dasrin bin Megat Ahmad Sharani, and I'll be discussing on the application of railguns and also its advantages. So there are two applications for railgun. One during armed conflicts such as during wars, and also during peace times. So I'll be touching on armed conflicts. Touching on its uses during war times. So during war times, it can be used in both land and naval artillery. The US Army wants to push its long-range guns into territory artillery officers have previously only dreamt of. The service's strategic long-range cannon is projected to fire way, way, way farther than any existing gun or any gun ever made. Railgun has double the velocity of naval artillery with hypersonic speed of Mach 6, whereas most naval artillery max out at Mach 3. This would extend the rate and reduce the time of impact by nearly double too. Therefore, with much credibility, most powerhouse countries are racing to make the best railguns, and currently China is in the lead with a few functional railgun in their possessions. On the other hand, during the peace times, railgun have been suggested numerous times as a means of protecting the Earth from asteroids, with huge versions in orbit, to destroy or change the direction of incoming asteroids. Besides, launching a satellite like this could also be made drastically cheaper too, if we can deliver the material to orbit with nothing more than the force of a magnetic field imparts on a moving electric charge. Next, we'll be moving on to its advantages. So first of all, it is able to slingshot a projectile at very high speeds, which means plans can be executed at a moment's notice. It also allows a much more accurate artillery piece that is crucial in an armed conflict to reduce as many collateral damage as possible. It also prepares humans for future events, as chemical propulsion system will get old and obsolete due to its slow and heavy system. This can also be used to overcome the problem that is being faced by missiles and rockets due to its liability of being intercepted by other more accurate and powerful systems.
In conclusion, electricity and magnetism was a natural event that was rediscovered by humans and utilized for many things. Peace was the main event, the main objective. However, the application of said subject on destruction path allow us human to think outside the box, as necessity is the mother of invention, just like the gun and Kevlar. It is unquestionable that in the future, human might find a way to negate these machines, railgun, obsolete, hence pave the way to the future once again. Compared to its predecessor, railgun allows for a much more accurate destruction to take place, as a high velocity, dense projectile, and kinetic based munition means minimum collateral damage. It is like you try to slingshot a pin across the room to make a hole on a paper. Instead of throwing a boulder, you create a much bigger damage to the paper itself. So that is the advantages of the railgun.